Hey guys, welcome to another episode of First Impressions here at MurrOtter. I'm Matt, and today we're checking out the game The World Is Your Weapon. It's a strange bird from what I understand from the Steam description, but essentially it's sort of like a top-down RPG, but you can use basically anything you want to fight. Kind of wacky, and apparently a roguelite version is coming, but I believe we're just going to do a brand new game that should be just a story mode. But remember, my First Impressions videos are meant to be me checking out the game so that you don't have to, so that I can let you know if it's worth spending your money on. So, today, that's precisely what we intend to do. So, as you can see, I quickly opened up my Steam, pull it over here. This one just came out, by the way, last month, but it comes from Kagaya, is the developer. And right now, if you wanted to buy it, this one's like $10, so it's reasonable. But I'll be honest with you right now, just up front, just from setup and stuff like that, if you hear an echo of the music, that's because if I plug my headphones in, it kills the desktop audio. It doesn't happen with any other game for me. Only this one. Also, some issues as far as like screen sizing. I've gone full screen, expanded it. It doesn't have a full screen version set in, if that's make or break for you. However, I did expand it on my screen so that it would still fit, take up the full screen for you guys. But just so you know, that's something you can expect if you are kind of in a make or break situation when it comes to being able to have full screen with your game, and if there's a little bit of fuzziness that shouldn't be there. But I think it kind of honestly works with the aesthetic of the game, so it shouldn't matter. Wiko is a young weapons merchant living in a tranquil village set amidst the peaceful world. Following her dreams to become a renowned merchant, Wiko continues her search for powerful weapons. Look at this hand-drawn art. Stinking stiletto. She's suddenly surrounded by slimes. Is that like just an exclamation? Stinking stiletto. Is this a slime? Wiko finds herself in trouble because she has no weapon to fight with, but Wiko refuses to give up on her dream. Still, she has so much left to do. To avoid a game over from the get-go, she'll give her all in this battle. Alright, Wiko, what do we got? We got good fighting music, that's what. Oh, look at all the slimes. Rah! It says the group of slimes with the see-through eyeball. Wiko thought, I can't win barehanded. There must be something here I can use as a weapon. But what? It was then she remembered her father's last words. Wiko, upon me. I don't have much longer, so listen carefully. When you fight, arm yourself with anything and everything available to you. That's what it means to be a true weapons merchant. You know, this was all yellow except the word merchant. Wiko whispered, thanks, Dad. If you don't have a weapon, find yourself one. Okay, look for something you can use to take care of the slimes. Alright, so we're going to move with the shift key plus a direction. Tap on Wiko and drag her to where you want her to move. Basic controls, where they all are on screen. Since they're displayed on the screen, you don't need to memorize them. Change weapon is F. Quickly switch up between your weapons. D is pick up weapon. Wait is S. So there are turns. Use an herb is the A key. So that's how we heal. Press D or a pick up weapon button to pick up the weapon in front of you. Alright, I'm going to go to here. There's a shovel lying on the ground. I guess I'm going to hit that button. Here we go. We got our spade. You haven't used this weapon yet. Use it against an enemy to check its information. Well, let's equip it. Press enter, which is attack. Oh, I'm sorry. Enter key or attack button, or tap on an enemy to attack them, confirming their range. Press the shift key or tap Wiko to check the attack range of your equipped weapon. Details about an unused weapon, such as its attack and effects, will be revealed once it's used against an enemy. So it's a mystery. You can't just check it. You're going to have to pick up stuff and find out. Every weapon has durability value. This goes down by 1 for every hit landed on an enemy, and a weapon will break when it reaches 0. An attack just before the weapon breaks is always a critical hit. So it's like throwing your weapon at somebody in Zelda. This is like Zelda Breath of the Wild on crack, where everything breaks, only now we're going to be able to pick up anything we want. Broken weapons will disappear from your inventory. If it's a weapon you picked up, it will rematerialize in the place you found it, so you can't go back and get it. Its durability and any anvil enhancements will be reset, however. Nice, okay. So, I guess it's fighting time. Oh, that was an attack, huh? The weapon info is unlocked. Look at all the confetti. 17 with a durability of 14, so that should be 1. A tool used to dig holes. It can also be used as a weapon. Immobilize is -1 turn. Did I hit it? Yes, I did. You don't really feel like much of a bang when you hit an enemy. Like, there's not like a chunk. It just swings and there's like kind of the light. Now, am I lined up to attack here? Oh, I got hit trying to make that move, but you had to. Can't attack diagonally. that Wiko. Alright, we've almost got a level up. How do I pick up the jewels, I wonder? You beat those slime balls. I can't tell if it's supposed to be her talking or who she's speaking to. The way it's presented looks like that's a dialogue from her. I really want that jewel that was on the ground. Here's some, like, Microsoft Paint art. Thus, Wiko successfully defeated the slimes using various weapons. She thought to herself, this is how I become a famous weapons merchant. And thus begins Wiko's foray into the wonderful world of weapons. I assume that's what that says right there. The world is your weapon. Could have just been wonderful world of weapons. So far, a little janky. I don't know if it's like localization. It's not. It's just janky. But it's fine. Is she walking on her own? This is not me. Okay, good. Oh, hey, sis. Where'd you go? Wow, what a story. Must have been crazy. I'm just glad you're all right. And apparently really strong, too. That reminds me. Oh, I thought that was like sort of a surname upon me, but that's sister. This article was in this week's Arms Week. Give it a read. Breaking news, legendary weapon discovered. There are several wonders of the world, but we've gotten word about something that simply screams adventure. An ancient legendary weapon is hidden somewhere in the world. It's known to us only as the Legend of Legends sword, aka the LOL sword. After catching wind of its existence, adventurers far and wide have searched everywhere to no avail. Will you set off on your own adventure to search for this legendary weapon? Sure will. What do you think? Sounds like a sack full of machetes if you ask me. Also, apologies, I just realized that my air conditioner's on and I don't want it to be really loud for you, and I'm sorry that it has been this whole time, so I'm going to fix it right now. Okay, bye. Okay, I hope that that's better for you. Okay, let's see. Sounds like a sack full of machetes if you ask me. Go find that legendary weapon. Just imagine the price it could fetch. Thanks, Ponme. Wiko had no words. Oh my god. The LOL sword, a legendary weapon that no one has ever seen. To imagine something like that exists in this world, how could I not fantasize about it? Wiko thought in her trance. You okay, sis? I was just kidding. You're seriously going to look for it? Actually, you don't need to answer that. It's written all over your face. And I know better than to try to stop you when you've already made up your mind. If you're going to go, I'm all for it. Leave the shop to me. I can handle things here. In return, you'd better find it. The LOL sword. Do it for Dad, too. Is Dad dead, or is that a... I don't want to just jump to any crazy presumptions, but there are various things to do at home. First, check the icons. Well, shit, I picked up a stool because why not? Press the escape key or menu button to open the menu. You can perform various actions in the menu. The inventory, you can manage your current weapons or equip a different one. You can also quickly change weapons anytime by pressing F. Inventory. You know what? I'm going to stay with that equipped. I wish very badly that I could move using WASD. You can move using your arrows, which is fine. Shop table. You can sell weapons by placing them on the table. Up to 5 weapons can be placed on a single table. Once placed, the weapons are sold in approximately 10 to 12 minutes of real time. The weapons will automatically be sold even if you close the game. You will lose the weapons once they are sold. If it's a weapon you picked up, it will rematerialize in the place you found it. Durability and anvil enhancements will be reset, however. Place a weapon on the shop table. No, don't want to. How do I interact with this treasure chest? Hell yes. Alright. I'm going to use the arrows because that's the kind of guy I am. I guess I'll get my mouse out of the way, although I'll need it momentarily. Because I don't really care to remember the action item. It's a ledger of the sales made by the weapon shop. Weppy yo 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 yo. It says that weapon shop Weapon yo 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 yoon has sold 0 weapons for 0 gold. Go for 1 million gold in total sales. Okay, why not? Well, that's convenient. The phone's ringing, and apparently it's the blacksmith. Hello there. This is Mr. Smith, the source of all your smithing needs. Why, if it isn't Wiko, I'm always happy to hear from my regular customers. Don't you find yourself wanting a certain weapon, but it can't be bothered to go find it? If that's ever your situation, give me a call. I'll make you one faster than the speed of light, faster than McDowell's, faster than Burger Queen. Mr. Smith always delivers. Well, neither of those 2 places deliver, but that's fine. Okay, the blacksmith allows you to forge weapons. Great. Okay, I'm done with my spiel now. All right there, Mr. Smith. Source for... I want to hang up. Goodbye, Mr. Smith. All right, we're done. Let's go find this fucking weapon. Pick up weapons. Fight enemies. I like that it tells you the basic game flow. Pick up weapons. Fight enemies with the weapons you pick up and unlock info about them. Sell them. Repeat the process to earn experience, grow stronger, and find the legendary weapon you seek. This is very similar to Moonlighter so far. That was a game where you go in these roguelike dungeons, get items from the enemies, go back, sell those items, use those items to buy upgrades until you can make it into further dungeons so you can beat the game. Let's pick up various things as much as you can. Use them, add the many weapons to the weapons gallery. Okay, well. Can you talk to just anyone, I wonder? Yep. Ambulatory old man Rod. Rod? Do you already know what I know? No. There are 4 caves in these lands. They're crawling with monsters, so nobody dares approach them. Useful information, right? Sure, Rod. Use anvils placed in various parts of the world to service and upgrade your weapons. You can repair them, sharpen them, galvanize them, or temper them. It's an anvil. You can use it to maintain your weapons. I didn't get my jewel. Fuck off. Alright, I guess that's the end of the map, not a beach. As she left the village, Wiko remembered something about her father. Look at that man. It was a memory from her childhood. Wiko and Ponmi's father, Dirk, was an expert weapons merchant. And he was a cutlass above the rest, so to speak, and also proficient with any weapon. He'd often exclaim, "I'm going to collect all the weapons in the world." Wiko would frequently play and mimic her father with a blade of grass in her hand. A blade of grass? She was making the world her weapon. She really looked up to him. The art style is not my favorite. I'm going to be honest about that. But Dirk one day was gone a few days later. Is he dead? He came home bruised and battered. His words were tended to, but it was too little too late. As Wiko and Ponmi stood by his side, Dirk said to them, "Draw me better next time. Draw me better." Wiko, Ponmi, I don't have much longer, so listen carefully. When you fight, arm yourself with anything and everything available to you. That's what it means to be a true weapons merchant. Ung. He really did say that, as we were told 5 seconds ago in the game. Wiko thought to herself, that sounds epic, but I have no idea what it means. And with that, Dirk took his last breath. Afterwards, Wiko naturally followed in her father's footsteps. Somewhere deep down, she probably wanted to be just like him. We can't confirm it, although every action she's ever committed has proven that. Wiko looked at the sky and reminisced about how her father used to swing his sword. That sounded like a weird euphemism. I'm going to find this LOL sword and become a weapons merchant as great as he was. Wiko was reminded of her lifelong dream. Explore the world and acquire that legendary weapon. Well, that was exposition. I guess that's fair. It's our first time. Oh, shit balls. Eat it, slime bitch. Traveler's sword. We got our info. An attack of 10. Level up. Level went up to 2. Choose my level up bonus. Our max HP could go up. I'd like the attack, though. Kill enemies faster. I want to one-shot them slime balls. And HP restored because we're in an RPG. And we took a shot immediately. But then, fuck that little slime. We got 9 experience points and 14 gold. We're fucking rich. I wish those experience lines would go away. I don't want to fight. I want it. Wait. D is to pick it up, right? I'm equipping this motherfucking street light. Attack! Show me the info. Be above 10. 18! I can use it 2 more times. Get ready, owl boy. Oh my god, it's gonna take another one. What's it doing to me? That should be the end of the street light. Did it break? I shouldn't toss it yet because the next one should be critical. What's up, little homie? Traveling woman Cathris. Have you ever been to a church by the northeastern sea? You could be taught how to throw a weapon there. It may be useful for fighting monsters. However, they seem to be a little suspicious. I don't really know what that said. Hello, sir. Pilot boy. Adventurer Furiel. I'm Furiel, the adventurer. I'm on a quest to find the legendary weapon. Are you heading to the poisonous swamp? You better be careful. You know what? Here, take this. I like that we're competing for the same thing, and he is helping me do it. Use herbs to counteract poison. Okay. What in the heck? That fireball just fucked me. I thought the streetlight was going to break. There it was. It was a critical hit. That's what. Alright, so let's see. We're going to change our weapon with F. Back to the shovel. I'm going to turn. And we're going to swing. We can do this. Alright, so do I have to walk over the jewels? Oh my god, an Arma Stone. We're rich. Well, now I gotta fight him in order to get anything I want. My health is not good. Do herbs heal? Oh, leveling up. That's a way to heal. That's how we do it. We'll go with max HP, now that I see how much damage there is to be taken. And there's not much I can do to avoid taking damage, so I guess that's fair enough. Why can't I pick you up? There we go, the herb. I don't see a map, so I'm not super clear on the best direction to go. Oh my god, this chicken. Is this chicken mad? What's up, chicken? Treasure! A Hell Life sword? I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna hit this dude with it. Follow up fire! Yo. Okay. That chicken attacked me, dude. You're dead. Dead meat. Alright, that feels a little OP for where we are right now. So I'm going to go back to the Traveler Sword. We can change with F, right? What do you mean can't change weapons? Is that part of this sword? Oh, it's 2 more turns. I was hit with some sleep. What am I doing that's recovering my health? Oh, I waited. Okay. So let's go ahead and change. And that way we're not... I'm using herbs. Damn it. That's what... I keep trying to use WASD. I was like, what the hell? Please stop. Jesus Christ. The way movement works is a little frustrating. You feel like slightly out of control. Attack down, and I already have a weak weapon, and I'm about to get rocks buried by these 2 clowns. Alright, we gotta go for a weapon change or we're gonna die. Okay. Follow-up kills it. Follow up, and he's dead. I think one of the last tasks I want to do here on camera is talk to this naked guy. Look how sweet his pants are. Creepy man Tetskin, at least they know. Wahaha, the water in this pond feels great. What about you, lady? Want to jump in? It's so soothing. So I guess if we were to continue through this game, what we would do is we'd be making our way to the caves, continue to try to find weapons, of which we found a fair amount, but you want to turn them in before they break. So we've got a few here. I'd probably hold on to this, obviously, due to its power. It says 25, but is that its current state? 15? I don't know how to know how much it has left. Anyway, turn those in, sell them, buy and improve our weapons to turn around and make it further into other caves. That's the gameplay loop. Like I said, pretty reminiscent of Moonlighter, but that is not a turn-based game. It's like an actual action game, almost more similar to like an Isaac as far as the way the dungeons themselves work, but with like a permanent story structure. It's just a generation of the levels are procedural. I'd honestly recommend that one instead of this one if you're looking for that kind of game, kind of like a shot-based RPG exploration dungeon crawler. This one, the movement doesn't feel very good. The controls aren't very good. Maybe they're customizable. I want to make sure I'm being fair in that regard. But even if they are, let's see, key config. Okay, so you could change it. I hate it the way it is right now. It's a lot of work. It should be automatically WASD that you use, and you could have these be your other controls. There's also a controller layout, so maybe that would solve some of the problems as well. But otherwise, not being able to go full screen, so having this look a little bit janky. I'm not sure how that's coming across in the video itself, but it's not a crystal clear image. The art style of the cutscenes isn't really my style, although I think like in-game graphics and everything look pretty good. That's interesting enough to me. That top-down isometric thing, but again, you end up more with like a sort of like clunky Zelda feeling game. Now, if you're into these kind of games and you like the charm of it, by all means, check it out. But $10 is pretty steep, I think, for the quality of what you're getting out of this one. So I'd go ahead and skip it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please hit the like button below. Let me know what you think. If you've checked this one out, what you think about what you've seen so far. I'm sorry I didn't go much further, but like I've seen enough, honestly. I don't really need more of the loop. It doesn't feel good enough to play to justify me going further. But I'd like to hear what you think. And lastly, please hit subscribe if you want to see more from the channel. New videos all throughout the week, so we'd love to have you there for those. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again next time.